Hello, it's Jane again. I've been off to auction yet again, picked up a jewellery box with some jewellery inside. I paid £10 bid for this lot and £2.50 auctioneer's commission, so £12.50. I'm kind of hoping that the box itself might clean up and I might be able to sell the box. But let's see what I've got inside. Right, put the box to one side so that we've got a bit of space to work. And first out of the box is a watch. Quartz. Not in too bad nick. Bit of crack into the strap. Yeah, might put a battery in that, see if we can get it working. And another watch. Seconda. Quite a nice looking little watch. Ladies' watch. We'll put a battery in that. Face isn't too scratched. We'll put a battery in that, see if that can get going. And if it works, then that could be sold as it is. Bit of a clean up. I'm picking out the watches to start with. Another quartz watch. Just says stainless steel on the back, no branding. That might just go in a watches lot. And we got a little baggie. Pop the baggie to one side, reuse those. And this has got some nice glass beads on it. Very nice pink glass beads. It's got a little tag, Marks and Spencer's. Yeah. That's quite nice. That's one we try and sell as it is, and if it doesn't sell, we'll have the beads off that. But that one might sell as it is. The bits that I sell as they are go into my space in Snodland Antique Store, and they're always very cheap. So I'm just starting to sell everything at £2 an item, 3 for a fiver. So that will go into those. Oh, this isn't unusual. It's a pendant. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It's that unusual shape. I wonder if it should have had... I don't know, that feels a bit odd just there. Should it have had something attached? I'm going to do a Google image search on that. There's no branding to it. Chain's quite nice. It's got double jump rings with a nice chain. I think that's pewter. No maker's mark. I'll have to Google lens that, see if I can find out a bit more about what the shape is. Maybe it's just abstract. Okay. Next we've got, these are plastic. Looking at the class, which I think they might be even vintage. Nice beads. Got a seam on them. But I do like those beads. We should put that in the shop. Again, on our... I need to get a pair of pliers on that. Just close that little connector up. Yep. Again, they can go on the £2 each, 3 for a fiver in the shop. And just untangulate this. This is nice. These are mother of pearl little discs, interspersed with little wooden discs. Nice autumnal colours. Oh, it's by East, which is another high street brand, but quite a good one. Oh, I like that. That can go in the shop. You know what I'm going to say. That's just some tags. Somebody spent £199 on a Jack Verts thing. That can go in the bin. Just tags. Oh, this is a what they would have put, a tag they would have put on a baby's crib. 16th of the 10th, 67. Little baby's thing. So what's a shame when you find personal mementos in someone's jewellery boxes. I mean, it's where I keep my personal mementos. This is a bangle. Quite nice engraving. Around here, it's got 2 rusty iron blobs in there, and they are very... Oh, I don't know if you can see, the rust is coming off of my hand. I don't know if that will clean up. Magnetic bracelet. Thank you for requesting a leaflet about magnetic bracelets and the properties. Oh, okay. Well, that one, I will have to see if that rusty part will clean up. I wouldn't have thought that magnet's rusty. Anyway, another little pouch for me. Piece to try and clean and see if I can get better. We have a rosary. Something's gone on here. There's a bead missing just there. See, there's a gap. So we've got some beads missing there. So, and some beads missing there. So this is a broken rosary. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 1 missing. Okay, this has got quite a few missing. Crucifix has got written on it. Oh, it looks like it says Grange or Strange. Quite a nice station. Well, that's got some beads missing, so what we'll have to do is have a good count up of how many beads we have got and look at upcycling that in the correct... Well, sorry about that. I carried on talking to you and videoing and emptying the rest of the box, and my phone had cut out. So I know that I was talking to you about this crucifix, which I'm going to have to upcycle. Let me show you what else I found in this box. There's a pair of green earrings, which I'll clean up and sell. A pair of black glass earrings, which I'll swap to new hooks. They're really nice. I like those. I might actually be keeping those. Some seed beads earrings, which are actually in quite nice condition, so I'll clean those up and those can be sold. And some little red earrings, which also can be cleaned up and sold. We've got a tie clip, which is got so much plating where I'm not sure we can do anything with that, and a Stratton tie clip with something I've never seen before. This feels like paper. It's obviously supposed to be in there because there's the metalwork surrounds it, and that's by Stratton, so I shall research that and find out what that pink is. I've got a paper a key ring from Lord's with the Madonna on. Nothing on the back of that, but nice key ring. A dragon pin badge with all its sparkles. Do like that. That'll be going into the shop. Clean it up. And a cute, really cute little cat charm. He's really sweet. I'm not sure whether I'll make him into a pendant, but he's really cute. Yeah. Interestingly, we've got this micro mosaic bracelet, which is all here, and it's really nicely done. It's on a base metal, I'm fairly certain. There's quite a bit of tarnish to it, but it's gorgeous. That is really nice. So I shall do a little bit of research into that before I go to sell it, but I do like that. That's a nice piece. An interesting watch. This is by Tavistock and Jones, and it says talking watch, radio controlled. So I wonder if this is for somebody with sight issues. It's a men's watch. It's very big. Very. I don't know if you can see how absolutely big that face is. So, and quite big buttons. So I shall do some research to that. A very nice pin brooch, bar brooch with a horse and a riding crop on it. But it's coming away from its pin. Needs some soldering. So I'm going to see if that will clean up. And if it comes out nice, we'll maybe get that soldered back together. Large red bangle. I really like that. That's a real statement bangle. It's very big as well. But I do like that. That's nice. That's something I'll sell just as it is. And we've got a red and black vintage, with a vintage clasp on it, necklace. That one can go into the shop. Another pair of earrings. Some cufflinks, a pair of cufflinks on brass. And some random odd cufflinks. Bizarrely and horrendously, we have a little bag of teeth. This said, eh? It's amazing what you find in these things. Another men's watch that's got no branding on it at all, and the copper is showing through. It's got some verdigris on it, so that will go into a job lot of watches to see if somebody wants the parts. I'm not sure what this is, so if you know, it's brass, and I think this is leather. So if you know what that is, please tell me, because I don't. I shall Google Lens it. In amongst the earrings, I've pulled out 3 silver earring backs, which are always useful. Those will go in, get cleaned up and be reused on odd pairs of earrings. I've also got lots of buttons, lots of odd buttons that were in the jewellery box. Sort of thing that you'll find in my personal jewellery box is odd buttons that I've wanted to keep. And in this bag here, we've got a broken linked chain with plastic beads on, which I will usually upcycle these into glasses chains. So that will get upcycled. I think this is a vintage necklace, vintage clasp on it, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is coral. It needs, you can see thread coming out. It needs restringing. It's very pretty. Different shades. Let me know. I'm going to have to confirm that, but I really think that is a piece of coral necklace, which I'll have to restring. And this necklace is absolutely lovely. This is another vintage necklace, nice vintage clasp on it, with hematite beads and gemstone chips. We've got amethyst, I think that's peridot, rose quartz, coral, light blue. Could that be aqua or quartz? Yeah, it's and in between are hematite beads. These are sort of C-shaped beads that have been threaded together interlocking, which I think is really clever. Yep, I really like that. So that is another necklace I'll sell just as it is. But I can let you know now that won't be going into the £2 bundles that I have in the shop. That'll be for a little bit more. So that was lovely. Also, we have this cat brooch, which is marked on the back J&J 1988. Lovely brooch. Yeah, really like that. So I shall look up who J&J is and the value. And also, bizarrely, and I have never seen anything like this, I actually put this back. Oh, I'm back again. The video cut out on me again. I was just talking about this as the most bizarre bracelet I have ever seen. It's a little train set. And it's a bracelet. It's got, you know, a connector at each end, and it is actually a bracelet. A linked bracelet. There we go. I'm not very good at doing these things up, but it's got a little engine and everything. I do wonder if this carriage would have had something on it originally. All the little wheels go round. It is absolutely bonkers. It's got a maker on it. It's made in Germany, and it's got a maker which says it is, bear with me a second. Can't see it I'm not in the right light. It's made by Hildner, Hildner. Gear Hildner. Anyway, well, thank you very much for watching. What was your favourite bit? Mine was obviously the train bracelet. So unusual. But I really like this coral necklace as well. I shall get that restrung. And the cat brooch. They were my favourites. What was yours? Let me know in the comments. And thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and hit me up in the comments. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.